Hey guys, we're going against Shaolin Kung Jin here. I talked to the YouTube guy today, so there's some mild hope that maybe I'll keep doing a consistent Mortal Kombat schedule. But if not, I'm sure you understand why. He did pass it on to a different team, so while the person in question might have a vested interest in channel performance and whatnot, I don't really think the new team will have much to say in general that will be useful. It'll probably just be a bunch of nonsense, if I had to guess. But if it isn't and it works out, then that's cool. But predominantly I don't want to screw myself over. That's about it. Sorry for the relative lateness of this video again. It's not as late as yesterday, so that's something. I was playing MGO all day, well, as I streamed it, and I figured out a way to get the most out of the game. Sorry, words are coming out in random directions all over the place for no reason. That's just English right there. Makes perfect sense. So sorry about that if I'm incoherent. I wish I could be more coherent more consistently. How's that? What else was I gonna say? Oh, that's good. But I'll keep doing stuff. I don't know. I at least noticed the invasion boss was going on this week, so we got 3 videos out of that, if nothing else. Obviously I've already done Quan Chi 3 times now, so maybe 4? I think it's just 3. So I don't feel particularly obligated to do a billion Quan Chi videos, because it's already been discussed. They didn't seem to have changed, or they don't seem to have changed as the AI at all, so it's roughly the same as it was before. Which is to say, way too difficult for an invasion boss. But I still managed to do pretty well with Kitana. I didn't have as good a luck with Sonya or Tanya. And I think I just said Tanya twice. With Kitana, I did pretty well. I'm not sure why. Like, getting 130 with Kitana is a lot harder than it used to be. Considering every combo does 6 or 7% less damage or more. We did it. That's one I botched with regularity, so I'm happy. As far as that one, I dropped the combo anyway, so maybe I should have tried something else. Who knows? But I wasn't sure what... Or the spacing made me question whether I could complete the combo as I usually do, so I tried to go for an easier variant and still dropped it. My mistake. We should have time for one more, then I can move into very hard. After this, I'm gonna eat some pizza and then do some more Mortal Kombat. Pizza. I still don't have anyone to watch The Martian with, tragically. I might be able to go with my brother-in-law, but everybody hates Matt Damon presently. So I can't find anybody that wants to watch him. I know, I get that Matt Damon's character kind of sucked in Interstellar, but that doesn't mean the actor's terrible. So, it's supposed to be pretty good. I like Ridley Scott. I find Matt Damon inoffensive, and I like Jessica Chastain. So, shouldn't that work out? But can't convince anyone to go see it, so I might eventually see it by myself. It's a tragedy. I'm not as bothered by that as I used to be. It used to be really weird to see a movie by myself, but unless the movie's jam-packed, I don't really care anymore. Of course, I've still only done it in the case of The Dark Knight, the Revenge of the Sith, and Man of Steel. Man of Steel is nowhere near as good as the other two movies, but I couldn't find anyone to see it with, so I wanted to see it. And I still enjoyed Man of Steel. It's not that bad. The Dark Knight's obviously pretty mind-blowing at the time, and still pretty good right now. And Revenge of the Sith is a pretty good movie. It's just a good action movie. It doesn't hold a candle to the first two Star Wars movies, but it's still good. Meaning A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, of course. But enough Star Wars talk for now, and talking made me zone out, so I wasted more time doing another batch of hard. Sorry about that. And I have no idea if Shaolin was the last Kung Jin variation I fought. I doubt it, but that doesn't mean it's not possible. I've certainly made that mistake in the past. Well, I've assumed that was going to hit, which is my mistake. Finally. Alright, we'll move into very hard here, finally, and maybe I'll actually talk about Mortal Kombat. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Tournament. Classic. I don't know what that voice was. No one does. Don't question it. All is well with the world. Benicio del Toro did not shove a gun under my chin and then tell me I wasn't a wolf. That did not happen. That's a Sicario reference if you don't get it. Sicario, pretty good movie. I already talked about it, so I guess I shouldn't talk about it too much more, but I don't know, it's sort of like a better version of all those DiCaprio, Russell Crowe, Iraq movies. There's at least two with DiCaprio. There's one with Russell Crowe. There's like 6 or 7 of those identical political thrillers, and they're all pretty good movies, but Sicario seems to have a little bit more to it than those. And I guess we'll just do 5 so that this is efficient, and also so my pizza stays somewhat warm. Damn you, pizza. As mentioned before, I'm unfortunately not corpulent. I'm 6'1", 6'2", and like 165 pounds, so relatively lean, and magnificently handsome, of course. But, so my discussion of pizza, or being an American, does not make me a fat ass, unfortunately. I suspect I won't really have much problem with weight in the future, just because of being mildly neurotic about it. Not to say I'm anorexic, I'm just paranoid if I start getting too heavy. Like 170, oh no. 172. It's trash day. Which, at 6'1", 6'2", in between, I could be like 207 or something like that before I'd be obese, so... Or overweight, not even obese. But, so I'm nowhere near that level. So I could theoretically become fatter and still not be fat, but I'd much prefer to retain my present state of physical magnificence. While still eating mostly shit, of course. But that's the joy of having a pretty good metabolism. Well, I tried Kung Jin was not kind. Mean old Kung Jin. So I won the first one and lost the next two, is that right? Because he did do a fatality. So we should have 2 more, maybe 3. Stop doing dive kicks. Stop wasting meter. And the gravity scaling is killing these combos. I should be doing slightly different ones because of my general awareness of that fact, but oh, don't ask me why that worked. I'll take it. It like immediately put him into the juggle at the end of the animation instead of his rope swing continuing. I mean, it's something that should theoretically work, but it still looks weird when it does. Oh. 2 more? 2 more. Maybe I did shurikens twice. I'll never know. With the position and how close he was to me, it was very likely that the X-ray would work, hence why I did it. Also, it gives me a purpose to building more meter. I'm not really sure how I dropped that, but okay. That was an overhead. And oh, I did the same one. Darn. No completion for us. No mysterious chest exploding fatality.
Round 1. Fight!
Oh, here's the other one. I guess that's gonna do it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I didn't play particularly well, but I did talk ad nauseum about random things. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.